In many cases, users want to be able to leverage profiles to apply the information that's going to be consistent across multiple listings, but they want to be able to retain individual SKUs or pricing or other bits of information that are going to be specific to every individual listing and even option. So we make that super, super simple here. To do so, in this case, let's say that we want to create a profile including variation, but retain the individual SKUs for multiple listings. So come down, the easiest way to do that is to select a listing that already has that information set up. So in this case, I'm looking at the existing variations. I can see that there's individual pricing, quantity, and individual SKUs for this listing. I'll click to save as profile, and let's just call this SKU retention test. And we'll save just the variations. The profile will be created, and as you'll see, it will contain all of the information that was pulled from that listing. So you'll see that the individual SKUs from that specific listing are included here. However, if you wanted to apply this profile to multiple listings and have the variations and the price and options and quantities apply, but you wanted to retain individual SKUs, then simply select the retain SKU checkbox here. Now, keep in mind that the variations and options, the content still has to be identical to the listings that you apply the profile to. But once we've checked to retain the SKUs, we'll click save. And you could then choose to connect the listings through the profile like this. But to demonstrate the point, I'll do it this way. So let's say we select these 5 listings that are going to have the profile applied. We click edit. And just to confirm, if we look at the individual SKUs, you'll see that each of these listings, although they're going to retain the same variations and options, they each have their own unique SKUs. So we want to apply that profile. Now we've applied that profile to the listings in order to be able to ensure that they all contain the same variation, options, pricing, other information that was included in the profile, but we want to retain those individual SKUs. So you can see that it did not override the individual SKUs for that listing. It applied the profile, but still retained the individual SKU. So now we can click sync update, and those listings will then be connected to the profile with the information that we wanted to have applied, but the individual SKUs will be retained.